My last show was over in West Hollywood, and West Hollywood's kind of a mixed bag for me because, you know that mystical power that some people have called gaydar? Yeah, I don't have that. Which wouldn't be a big deal, like who cares, right? Except that I am apparently attracted to gay men, so yeah, it's a pickle. Like this one time I flirted with this guy at a bar called Pink. Yeah. He was actually really nice about it. He tried to give me a hint by telling me something about him and his partner, and I was like, oh, you're a lawyer. I guess I should have known by the name of the bar, Pink, but I don't know. Los Angeles gay bars are confusing, especially to a girl like me with no gaydar. Like the Factory. That does not sound like a gay bar, right? The Abbey? That sounds like a British pub. Yeah? Okay, Foo Bar is the name of a gay bar? Alright, Foo Bar is a military term that stands for effed up beyond all recognition. I know this from watching Saving Private Ryan. I will see Barry Pepper in anything that he does. However, so I thought this was going to be like a place where military guys would go hang out. But when I went there, this cute go-go boy with his shirt off, and I was flirting with him, and he was like, oh honey, no one's going to make an army wife out of you. He did like my red lowlights, though. But the worst, the absolute most embarrassing was Akbar. You guys heard of Akbar? Okay. I thought Akbar was going to be a place where I can meet some cute Star Wars geeks. Yeah. Yeah. Admiral Akbar, you know? No? It's a trap! Yeah. That was my Admiral Akbar impression. Yeah, you want to know, and I did wear my Slave Leia costume there. Yeah. And no one wanted to job on my hut, so. But even more confusing, the Rainbow Room, not a gay bar. Pink's Hot Dogs, not a gay bar. Yeah, I started to realize that I actually had this no gaydar problem when I was in college. I had actually hooked up with no less than 3 guys, all of whom later came out of the closet. That is a true story. And, oh, thank you, yay. Yeah. One of them actually, true story, came out the night that we hooked up. As in, he stepped out of the closet that we were making out in, went up to my friend Josh and kissed him. To be funny, I thought, and then he proceeded to announce to the entire party of musical theater majors that it was right then that he realized that he was, in his words, super gay. Everybody cheered for him, like, yay! Good for you, and thanks, Jessica! There I am, still adjusting my bra. Yeah, if there was a Guinness Book of World Records for being the last girl that a guy hooks up with before he comes out, I would so win that. I would own that. I wish there was an Olympic event. And speaking of Olympic events, have you heard that they are trying to make pole dancing an Olympic event? Yeah, they are trying to make pole dancing an Olympic event. And by yes, and by they, of course, I mean straight guys. I've heard actually that some people, though, are not as enthusiastic, and by some people, of course, I mean fathers. I mean, personally, I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, on one hand, yay, women's sports! So that's good. And I think it would probably make money for the Olympic organization. I mean, this could be the first pay-per-view Olympic event. Right? So that's good. My question, though, is how would the strippers, I'm sorry, not strippers, how would the Olympians get scored? Would it be how many dollars that they could pull out of their G-string? Oh, just hear Bob Costas, ready? Okay, here we go, so 38, 39, and 40. Well, she truly pulled that Olympic gold right out of her ass. Or it would be even more fun if it could be we could like measure the length of the judge's erections. I love this idea. So, like, measuring it and being like, well, that's a full 7 inches from Japan. Oh, but only a quarter chub from the East German judge. That's gonna cost her. That's gonna cost her. The only problem that I have with it is that they're probably gonna put it with like the gymnastics, and those girls, they're just like really young. I mean, they get started when they were like 4 years old. So I'm thinking that there would have to be an age requirement. Like, you must be 18 years old to compete. 16 if you've been abused. That's fair. And if it's with the gymnastics, then that probably means that it's going to be in the Summer Olympics, right? Well, it would have to be. It couldn't be in the Winter Olympics because, well, we all know what happens when you put wet lips on an icy pole. I'm Jessica Gardner.